And a local woman is getting ready, listen to this, to defend her world champion title next week. Jo Sam is joining us live from the gym where she trains in downtown Houston. You're suited up, Jo. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go because we have to talk about this. So that fight is going to be happening next week on NBC Sports Network, and we have her here right now from here out of Houston, world champion Jessica "Jack" Aguilar. We are so excited about this because you have been kicking some butt in that hexagon. So we want to talk about that a little bit more. How long have you been fighting?
I've been fighting for almost 15 years, so since 2006. I kind of fell into the sport, and I loved it, became a world champion, and here I am today still, living my dream, and now I get to share my skills with other people throughout the self-defense. So, here now, relocated in Houston, Texas, Muay Thai, here at Main Street, boxing and Muay Thai. So, I'm happy to return to the hexagon November 11th.
And we're happy to share some of those skills and moves that you have with all of the women. Talk about that. How many women usually come out to the self-defense class, and what's the age range?
Well, it all depends. Everyone's welcomed, all ages. I've done mommy and daughter self-defense classes, but everyone's welcome, whether it's a woman, kid, men are welcomed as well. And so I've done anywhere from 3 years old and, and on up. And on up.
Well, let's go ahead and make sure I don't fall down whenever we get in this in. So teach me one of the skills or traits that you teach in the self-defense class.
Well, like I always say, so I'm a fighter. I fight professionally, but when I do self-defense classes, it's not about teaching you how to fight. It's teaching you how to get away from a situation, a dangerous situation, right?
Right.
So typically, you're at a bar, you're somewhere, and somebody kind of grabs you.
All right.
And for a woman, right? They kind of grab you, and you kind of have to set your boundaries. So always stay aware and not to panic. But the one thing that you don't want to do is pull.
Right.
Pull away, because you're pulling the aggressor to you, right? So what you have to do first is you can grab my wrist, correct? You set your base, and all you're gonna do is kind of like your elbow is gonna touch the ceiling.
Oh yeah, you see it slipped off real easy.
And it's so simple. There's a lot of the times you want to like pull away, you want to panic. So the first thing is just be aware, don't panic, set your base, and then second step is just elbow to the ceiling.
And that's it.
And it's so simple. And you
so
get away from the situation, and that's
it.
Another self-defense.
We'll have to check back in with that next step there. But I'm going to say this is going to be so cool for a lot of people to come and learn. We'll have all that information on how you can even check out more of the self-defense classes Ms. Jessica has. Courtney, we're going to send it back to you. That's an easy one, right?
That's right. All you have to do is set your base, elbow to the ceiling.
There we go.
It's a great tip, Jo. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Well, welcome back here to Houston Life. We have been talking and chatting and actually learning and training with one of the best here in Houston. She's going to be competing again for her title, defending that world championship, Jessica "Jack" Aguilar. And we're going to see how I matched up with her in the ring. We're going to see if it's a KO or not. Check it out. So before we start any fight, we want to make sure we learn a little bit about our competitor, and our competitor that's going to be taking me in the ring to show me a couple of things is our former strawweight world champion, Miss Jessica Aguilar. Jessica "Jack" Aguilar. We want to get that in.
That's right. Well,
and
thank you.
You're going to be going back to the ring, right? So competing and going back in there, I know you're ready.
Yes, it's going to be, I'll be back in the hexagon November 11th. It'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. I'll be fighting XFC 43, and it'll be live on NBC Sports. So I'm excited to get back to work and, get another victory.
Absolutely. How does that actually feel preparing for something like this? Because we know that it takes a lot of determination, a lot of motivation, and a lot of skill before you can get in the hexagon.
Right. Well, I've been doing it for almost 15 years. So this is what I love to do. This is, when I get in the training and in the hexagon or octagon or wherever I get, that's my element. So I love what I do, and it's just another day at work.
Right. So when we talk about you not only being incredible inside of your actual element in your zone, but you take that on the outside too, and you work really well within the community. Talk about some of the things that you give back.
Well, I try. You know, we all have to, you know, try to be better every day. So, you know, I like to be a part of the community. I like to work with the LGBT community. I like to work with women in distress, and also give back to kids that are unfortunate. I have a JAG Foundation. It's called JAG Foundation, Just a Girl Trying to Make a Difference. And what I do is I sponsor kids to do any martial arts they want.
Wow.
So yeah, I try to give back and do as much as I can to use my platform and give back to the community. Whatever it is, whatever dream you have, just go after it. Dedicate your time, be a good person, find good people, surround yourself around good people, and make it happen. It's easy. There's no secret. Just make it happen, go to work, and dreams do come true.
So if you do not want to get knocked out like I just did, Jessica has a message for you.
Yes, guys, tune in November 11th, Veterans Day. It's going to be a stat card. I'm fighting November 11th again on NBC Sports, and it's going to start, I'm not sure it's going to start, I think at 7 p.m., but all the details are on my Instagram at JagATT. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, you don't want to, and we're going to also have all that information on our website as well, myhoustonlife.tv. Now, I'm going to step out the ring before she knocks me out again, Courtney. We're going to send things back to you.
No, listen, I have a quick question for you, though, Joe. I got a quick question for you. She's a strawweight. What does that mean? I've heard lightweight, heavyweight. What does strawweight mean?
So we want to know for you to explain to us what that strawweight is. We've heard about the lightweight, the heavyweight. Tell us what the strawweight means.
So the strawweight is the 115-pound division. There's a strawweight, there's a flyweight. The flyweight is 125, bantamweight 135, and it's so forth. So my weight is 115 pounds, which is the strawweight division.
And that's, I'm telling you, that's just force right there, Courtney. A
Absolutely.
lot of force in that division.
Absolutely. We're so excited. Good luck, Jessica. Can't wait to see you on the air on November 11th.
Thank you so much. Tune in.
Absolutely.
November 11th on NBC Sports.
Way to go, girl. We'll be cheering you on.